Hey y'all, welcome back to my page. Welcome to the replay, y'all. How are you doing? Hey friends, look at these colors in my hand. Aren't they super pretty for Easter? We are going to use probably all of these. So come on in. Let's have some fun. When you hop on, hit the heart button. We are going to be making a project today, y'all. And fingers crossed, we don't have any issues. Because, you know, here lately, it's all about the issues. So, the key word is magnet. I think some of y'all will like this because I think this would be a cute idea for, like, maybe an older, maybe not older, but like an Easter basket, okay? Or just as a plain craft that you could do with some of the younger kiddos. So let me find, there it is. Hello, everybody. So we're going to be using the Easter minis. This transfer is 50% off, 50. Okay, while supplies last. So go grab it. I just took this out of my little sheet here and we need to cut this up. So let me show you how that's done. So when you guys hop on, say, hey, we're making a craft, y'all. We're making a project. We are crafting tonight. No behind the scenes stuff. Hi, everybody. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. All right, so these are our transfer trimmers. This transfer has cut lines. Meaning you get 3, 6, 9, 12 mini transfers in this one 8.5 by 11. This is 50% off and it is reusable. Okay, so I'm going to just put my thumb in between the transfer backer and the transfer itself and just slide my transfer trimmers down the line. Just like you were cutting, or not really cutting, but yeah, wrapping paper. Some of you may like take your scissors down the line. And you know, I never cut a straight line, so there's that. We're gonna use 4 of these tonight. So when you hop on, the keyword tonight is magnet. We're gonna make some magnets for my refrigerator. Okay, so I know I'm going to use, I think I'm going to use all of these over here. So, let me lift, cut, drag. Lift, cut, drag. Those 3, and we're going to use the little chick because I like chicks. Okay, aren't they super cute? All right, so this is a perfect way to create magnets. These are called 3x3 box frames, and they're perfect for these minis. Okay, so I'm gonna take, and they do come in a pack of 4, so we're making 4 magnets. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. They're very lightweight. The back is flat. Okay, I mean, if you really wanted to, you could put a design on the other side. I, however, am making magnets, so there's that. Hey, y'all. Hey. All right, let's see here. Awesome. Y'all rock. Y'all are so awesome. Okay, on top of this, we're going to use the coordinating wood cutouts that Zach has created. Let's see, we'll use these 4, okay? Happy Monday, Michelle Pryor. It is a Star Wars shirt. And on the bottom, I don't know if you can see it, it says I love you. So Zach has this shirt with Han Solo that says, I know. He got it for me a while back. So I was wearing it today. Hopefully it will be a conversations piece, right? All right, so I'm going to do my little fabulous tape job here. I didn't do any prep work. I made dinner tonight, y'all. And I don't remember what they're called. So I'll have you guys help me. Unless Zach is on here and he can say, hey, Jeannie. Okay, so it's not beef tips. Okay, so it reminds me of the meat you have whenever you have a Philly cheesesteak. What is that called? Like I had 2 packages. Can I see the bunnies with the buffalo plaid? Yes, Miss Vicky. Those made their way into my craft room today. Shaved beef. Thanks, Zach. Hi, Bonnie. I made shaved beef. Is there such a thing as shaved beef sandwiches? No. It was more like, okay, which side do I want to use? It was more like, I don't know. Zach can tell you about it. Okay, so the buffalo plaid bunnies. Wait, buffalo plaid bunnies. Yeah, okay. These were made with Dollar Tree tile. This is our chalk suede sheets with the mini buffalo plaid on it. Super cute, right? There's that. All right, guys. So in the supply list, I've included all of these colors right here. Aren't these amazing colors? But you're going to get them in like a palette pack form. So it's all 6 of those right here. I'm just going to use my own jars. Okay, and I got to figure out what on earth we're doing because I don't have a clue. So I'm going to leave the back of these white, I believe. So I don't want to paint the cutouts white. Let me think. So that, okay, I'm going to do a different spin on Easter, okay? Because you know me in black and white. Shredded beef, kind of, yeah, Michelle. Yeah. Steak sandwiches. You do, Michelle Fontaine? You got a Star Wars shirt on? Yeah. All right, so I'm actually going to paint them black tonight, y'all. Don't freak out, okay? Now, my black paste is on the cheesesteak. My black paste is on the outs, okay, because I've almost used it all. So I'm going to just spray some distilled or purified water in here and give it a stir so that it brings it back to life. All right, super duper important to do. Do not spray too much water because it will become too watery and you won't care for it. Okay, you'll have to do way too many coats. So I'm just going to use black. Hi, Nancy and Debbie. How are you, friends? Now, there should be a link that's popping up for y'all. Oh, there goes that. That is for our cutout live sale Wednesday. This Wednesday, the 15th at 7 p.m. Central. Make sure you click on that link and respond that you're going so that you will be notified whenever we go live. Let me rephrase that. When Zach goes live. I believe it's there. Just let me know if you did not receive it. Okay, so I'm going to do black background on these. I'm thinking these brighter colors will really pop on a black background because the colors that we're going to use will be pushed through the screen of our transfer. Okay, why am I using this itty bitty brush? Whatever, it works. It's fine, it's fine. Is it Wednesday yet? Not yet, almost. You should see our kitchen. The island, the kitchen table, the kitchen counters. There are wood pieces everywhere. But guess what, y'all? We love what we do, and we do it for you. And I just rhymed. So, let's do this in black. I'm going to use a bigger brush for that one, because otherwise we'll be here all night. So, did y'all survive the springing forward? I dislike it so much, y'all. Not a whole lot. Like, this year wasn't bad because the boys were out of school this week. But anytime we have to spring forward or fall back, they get so out of whack and are so cranky. Okay, I need a bigger brush for this one because I don't want to do that. You'll be there? Woo-woo! Linda, I know. You messaged me. I'm not sure why that is. I don't understand that. What is the password? The keyword? Is that what you're talking about? It's down below. The keyword is magnet. I'm giving you guys an idea on what to do with the Easter minis. I think this would be a fun project, even for y'all or any littles in your life, to make magnets or whatever you guys want to do. Okay. All right. So let me just go across these. Make sure my brush strokes are on point, which, you know, very rare, y'all. Very rare. Daylight savings time more. Wait, I like daylight savings time. More daylight in the evenings. Yes, I do agree with that. 4-year-old doesn't do well with it. Exactly, Autumn. Exactly. Oh, Arizona time doesn't change. That's right. Okay, that's interesting. I guess I never thought about that. I don't understand that. Why don't y'all change times? So, that's interesting. Like, ever change? Ever. Like, you don't fall back or fall forward or spring forward or lean forward. Whatever it's called. Hi, Debbie! Wish time would say one thing. It's so hard to adjust every time it changes every year. Right, Jeanette? Yeah, it takes you days to adjust. Yeah, I usually start to feel it towards, like, Wednesday or Thursday. All right, Kevin. Hey, Kevin! I always do that. I see you and I say it, and then I'm like, wait, there's Mr. Kevin Berry. The famous Kevin. Hawaii, no time change either. That's so crazy. I don't know. I don't understand. Hi, Mickey. How are you? All right, so what do we do whenever we paint wood surfaces? We wax. And why do we wax, y'all? Teach me. Teach me. All right, a little bit of wax. Love our wax. You must get it. It's amazing. And this little applicator is perfect. You just take it to your washer and dryer, and you're good. Mountain time never changes. Yeah, I don't know, Deb. Hi, Bambi. Look at y'all. Good job. Okay, ready for this. So I'm going to actually, I think I'm going to leave this on here for tonight. I'm going to open up all of my colors. We have teal. We have guava. We have, look at guava. It's so pretty. We have peony. And we have berry. Protect your paint from the transfer. That's right. Okay, so I'm putting them up here. I know you guys can't see, but I'm lining them up. Wild lime. Pretty awesome, y'all. Check it out. Woo! I like it a lot. Oh. So there's some choices happening. Okay. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know about the Shimmer Harvest yet. Okay, so what we need to do, take our fuzzing cloth, and let's start with Cottontail Farm carrots, 10 cents. Okay? Me too, Michelle. All right, so I'm fuzzing it over here. I'm just applying lint to the back of it. These are super sticky, and if they're on here, and the back of this, which is adhesive, is really, 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 really sticky, it could potentially pull up the paint, and I don't want that. So I'm going to give it a pretty good darn fuzz. All right. Thanks, Bambi. Me too. I love these colors. We'll see what they look like on black. Okay, so think about this. I have the cutouts, right? The background is black. Everything that you can see through, so like you can see my arm and my black shirt, that is where our colors are going to show up on the design. Okay? So I'm going to line this up, and we're going to press it down. Make sure that I don't have any air bubbles. Now, I'm going to show you all a trick, okay? In case you don't have, the name of the purple is Berry, Miss Deb. Berry, okay? Now, in the supply list, I added these 2 really key tools. This is the multi-tool right here in front. And now the one in front, y'all like this? Ooh, it's magic. This is the detail tool. Detail tool, multi-tool, okay? different things, different purposes. But if you don't happen to have one, or maybe you have one on its way, you can always take your mini squeegee, and you can do this with the small, and just cut it directly in half. And so now you have 2 itty bitty ones, okay? Which, if you look at this, about the same size, okay? So I'm going to use a smaller squeegee tonight. So I'm going to take the wild lime, and I'm going to do what we call like the grass. What do you call that, y'all? Not grass. Good grief. The leaves on the carrots. What do y'all call that? The green stuff. I don't know. Kevin, how do I spell what? Squeegee? Okay, so now I just have a wipe, and I'm going to just clean that off, all right? Now I'm going to go in with guava because it's more on the orangey side, and I'm just going to drag the paste across the 3 carrots. Stems. Yeah, okay. Yes. All right, now I'm going to go up, and I'll show y'all here in a minute, okay? Now, to the right of this is the 10 cents, which that is not part of the cutout, just so you know, all right? Because it's like you can see the tape, okay? Now, I'm going to do Cottontail Farm carrots and berry. So, really quickly, I'm going to try and work fast because the stems that I did up here, I don't want that paste to dry in the screen and not show up on my surface. Oh my gosh, I love the black. Okay, so let me show you what we did. All right. Look how stinking cute that is. Cottontail Farm carrots. All right, now the black background, Carrot Top, that's right. The black background may not be for you, okay? Perfectly fine. You do you. All right, so I'm going to set this over here, and I'm going to spray it, and then we'll clean them towards the end, okay? Now, I'm going to show you something that I ran into. It's always so important that you check your paste before you start crafting. Because, look what happened. I went to go put my squeegee in here, and I'm like, oh. Like, it's like not the greatest. So, you need to check your paste before you start crafting. So, I'm going to spray a little bit of distilled or purified water in here. It does, Bonnie, right? That's what I thought. Let me grab my stir stick. Now, this is very, gosh, y'all, this is really dry. But, I don't know. I think I have 2 berries. Hi, Marianne. I do have 2 berries. So, this one is the better one. This one's been in towards the back. Still same formula. But I'm showing you guys a way to bring it back to life. So all you have to do is add that distilled or purified water and start to give it a stir. Now you will know because it needs to get sour cream-like, yogurt-like consistency. You will know if you need to add more water. And as you can see, it's starting to work with me. Therefore, we're getting there, okay? So I need more water, so I'm going to spray it and give it some more stirs, okay? Hi, Marlene. Hi, Sheila. Thanks, Emily. All right, stir, stir, stir. Now we are in good shape. Okay, now we're back in business. So I'm going to put that over there. Looking at all of them to make sure I'm okay. All right, so wipe this off, and we're going to do the next one. Okay, so let me grab my transfer, and we're going to jump in with the little Easter basket with the tulips. I'm going to fuzz it just like I did the other one. because these are sticky. Now this one has a little bit more silk screen to it. Okay, so anywhere that you see through it is the silk screen. What I need to make sure of is that I don't over fuzz, because those little lines in the basket right here, I need those to stick just enough to my surface so that it holds it in place. Okay, hi Lorena Smith. Do they still have the spray bottles? No, Nancy, they don't. The paste lasts a very long time, Wanda, especially if you like work with it. Like I just brought that one back to life. I don't know how old that's been in there. I mean, it is new. I mean, it's got the new formula. So it's not like it's an old formula forever and a day ago, but yeah, it'll work. Like look at the teal. Probably should have stirred that one. Okay. All right. So we're going to line this up. Good to go. Now, I don't know what color to do the basket. Wild lime. Why not? Okay, let's do this. So the basket has the handle as well. So if I try and do this correctly, which honestly there is no correct way, right or wrong way, you do however you want. I am going to try and do the handle. Normally, y'all, I do not get this detailed. I'm like one and done, one color, move along. Okay, grab this, wipe this off, use it again. Now, I am going to go in with the green. Let's see, we use this as the green for the carrots. I'll use teal for the stems of the tulips. And this is so, it's much easier when you have a squeegee that's smaller. Okay. So cut them in half or grab the multi-tool or detail tool. You will love me forever. Not that, you know, you don't already, but it'll be an added value. So pink tulips. There is such a thing, right? Yes. Okay. Peel this off. You can also use your detail tool to hold your surface down and pull up your transfer. Oh my goodness, y'all. You're going to be so proud of me. Because I did detail. Look at that. Oh my goodness, I love it. Okay, so here's the first one we did. So look at my color scheme. This one, this one. So we have black background. Little different. May not be for you, no problem. I'm showing you different ways to use these. So now I'm just over here spraying my transfer. Okay, this one is Hello Spring. Oh, and I did not cut this piece right here. Please hold, y'all. Please hold. Just sit back and relax. Thanks, Mickey. All right, throw that away because that one is no good. Thank you. It is pretty with the lime, huh? I love the wild lime. Wild lime is like, you must get it. And you can get all the colors I'm using in like little trial packets. You could probably, gosh, y'all. You could probably make multiples of these little magnet sets using those paste packets. Like, no joke. A lot. You can make these as gifts. Put them in an Easter basket. Have a crafting day with your family. All right, so this one, what color have I not used? I used all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so let's do peony. on the edge. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Making a mess. What's new? What's new? All right, so I'm gonna go, I'm gonna work inside out on this one, just so that I don't accidentally get something pink that I don't want to, okay? I'm gonna pick up my excess along the way so that I can bring it over here and use it on this side of my project. Okay, I think I got everything pink, except for right there. All right, wipe this off. Then we're gonna go in and use teal for the little leaves to the flower. See, y'all can be very detailed on this, or you can do one color. All right, let's do a purple, purple flower right there. And then we have Hello Spring left. So 1, 2, 3. Let's do Wild Lime. Wild Lime, y'all. I think this would be a great color to have around the Halloween time too. Okay, here we go. Let's lift it up. Grab our detail tool just in case we need our little poker thing here to hold it down. Oh my goodness, and I just drew a line right across it. I'll show you. My detail tool slipped. Totally me, y'all. Wouldn't be without it, right? See that little line? Look at that one. Yours truly. How funny is that? Surprise, surprise. Okay, so now we're going to do the one, the last one. Let me turn on my glue gun. And this is this cute little chick. Chick, chicky, boom. Okay, well, apparently I didn't cut this one either. No, I did. Just kidding. So we're going to fuzz this. Now, this one, we're going to have to get creative because he's like in an, he's like in an egg. Well, I didn't bust out the white. I mean, I could, but I'm trying to show you the different colors that you would use if you got this palette pack. This is what it's called, Palette Pack Spring Fling, okay? So what could we do? Actually, we don't have to. We don't have yellow either. We're just gonna get creative. He's gonna have a purple. Purple. Yes, that's what we're gonna do. Purple bottom. Purple bottom to our little chick. Okay. Now, trying to be very careful. Let's see. Y'all, I don't know the last time I got so detailed on a project. I don't know. It's been a while. All right, let's do... Let me flip this over. We're going to do guava up here. Now this one I may actually blend because it is so close together. And I'm sure I just, you know, smeared it. And then what we're going to do is he's got these two little things coming out of the side. If I didn't cover them up. Why not? Let's go in with the Wild Lime. Yet again. Okay, here we go. Pull. Yes. Oh, look at him. little chick. You can do whatever you want, okay? All right, so those are our cutouts. Okay, so let me clear the space. Didn't use that. We're good with this. Let me spray this. Marilee, no. I have a few things to wrap or seal tomorrow. But most of it is done. Yes, most of it is done. All right, so I'm in love with these colors, y'all. Love, love these colors. So I'm going to just close these up, get these out of the way. Now, these are the box frames. There's 4 of them that come in the pack, okay? So if you type in the word magnet, I will send you the list of everything that we're using. Okay? So what we're going to do is grab our glue gun. And let me start with the very first one. Let's glue these on here. Right in the center. Okay, now in the supply list is also our 12 pack of magnets. They peel off, they're sticky, and you just slap them right on the back. And now you've made magnets, okay? Now, I did grab some ribbon. Let me see what this looks like. Please hold. Let me just make these cute little bows. I need to almost like pre-make these or buy them because I always seem to fidget with these for a very long time. Does anybody else do that? Or is it just me? And I'm using the wrong scissors. I realize that. But let's see what happens if we add a little bow right there on top. So cute. Even cuter. Okay. So there's that one. Let's do this one. All right. You can get the cutouts on Zach's Etsy site. Just go there. You can even find them whenever you type in magnet. Look how cute. Let me put the magnet on the back. That one, I don't know that we'll do a bow. I love the Easter basket, y'all. Okay, let's do this one. Hi, Daleen. We're making magnets. Anna, what kind of paint? I used our chalk paste. Okay, so there's our Easter basket. Now, on this one, let me see if I can get creative. I'm not really creative, but let's see if I can do an even smaller bow and put it directly on the basket itself. Good grief. Hi, Linda. Oh, how fun. I don't miss those days, dear. I used the Cricut for about, I don't know, 2 months. And then I found these reusable silkscreen transfers, and I'm like, what? Nobody ever told me about these. I used to make shirts with vinyl like a crazy lady. Not no more. But you do you, girl. You have fun. All right, so I'm going to see if I can get this right here. Oh, I did it. It's so cute. Oh, my goodness. Look. Oh, man. All right, so let's put our wonky chick up here. Chick has some issues with the coloring, but it's okay. It's not too bad. There's our chick. Okay, so I don't know. I don't think they're all complete without a bow, y'all. What do you think? Do they all need a bow? Yes or no? Did another rhyme. Okay, that one I think can go at the top of the sign. For sure. Thanks. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. All right, this one is going to go at the very top. Let me do my die here because that is just a recipe for disaster. Okay, so here's our Hello Spring. Now, where should the bow go on our wonky looking chick? Where should the bow go on the chick? He's not really wonky looking. He just has more paste space or coloring. I don't know how to explain it. He had more silk screen on his little transfer. Therefore, there was a lot more that went through than the others were a little bit more detailed on his little hair on top of his head. So that means I'm gonna have to do another itty bitty bow. Okay. Let's see how small I can get this. In the corner. I was thinking the top of his head too. But I don't know that I can get it that small. On the shell, top of the chick head, top of the head, top of the head, top of the head, top of the head. Okay, hold on. This is going to be the world's smallest bow. Not really. Well, maybe that Amy's made. Okay, so I'm going to pull these tails down and I'm going to cut them the exact same length. Oops. Oh my goodness, y'all. Come on, glue. Get out. All right, let me show you. You can still see the top of his head. Look. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh, how fun. Oh, we didn't give him a magnet. Hold on. So, if you... Okay, hold on. I gotta show you how this looks. Okay, I'm gonna pretend that we have a refrigerator. Y'all are gonna laugh at me. Okay, so here's our transfers that we used, right? All part of the Easter minis. Is that what they're called? Happy Easter minis. Okay, so I'm just gonna take a board eraser that's in the supply list and just clean off that paste. See how easy it is to come off? Now, the mat that I'm cleaning this on is just a dish drying mat. It is nothing fancy. Most of you probably have them in your kitchen where you lay your dishes if you hand wash them, or maybe as you are getting them out of the dishwasher, you know, they come from the dishwasher. I do that. And then they sit on there, and then I just start putting them away. That's all this is, y'all. It is nothing fancy. You can get them anywhere. Okay, so that is clean. Those are clean, I should say. Now you just take a paper towel. Don't grab it. And just clean off that dirty water. That's all there is to it. Then you take your little backer sheet that they came on. Let me turn off my glue gun. Okay. You put them back on the backer sheet. Don't skip any of the steps to clean them. Just don't do it. The goal is to keep these reusable over and over and over and over and over again. If you take good care of them, you're going to get a lot of uses out of them. Okay? All right, so pretend this is the refrigerator door right here. Okay? Just pretend. Now, this is going to be hard to see because we have all these words in the back, but I don't have an Aiden frame that doesn't have something on it. So just imagine, okay? I'm going to scoot them together. Maybe you'll be able to see those a little bit better. So don't look here or here, but look right here. Okay? Aren't those so cute? Oh my gosh. Y'all, those are darling. I love the black. Love, love, love the black. So comment the word magnet, hit the heart button, sprinkle the video out, make sure you follow our page, grab you some. The transfer we use is 50% off. And I included the spring fling pack so that you can use all the colors that we used, plus the little frames and some magnets, okay? All right, guys. See you later.